29th, all right? So yesterday we were in a festive mood. Food all over the place, music all over the place, dance all over the place, gifts all over the place. And Betsud, I'm still with you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you'll be watching today to see how much I can do, all right? So guys, it's about hustling and bustling among the hubs, okay? So somebody tells me, edutainment for us. Stop talking about family. You YouTubers, you just sell hatred and you don't earn, and they earn a lot of money every day. I'm like, relax. Life is not about earning and making a lot of money. It's about that happiness. Is Rosho happy? Is Dimwango happy? Even though she pretends to be happy, I know she's suffocating inside. I don't even think Maro is happy. How many times has he come up to show how much stressed he is? But look at us. Simple life, simple joy. Okay? So, I saw the other video that I did today, and I had one person that was Betsaida Gasha. She came up in that video to tell me that I need to talk about myself, and that is what I'm doing for now. But somehow, because I've always watched this family, so I'll still talk about them at some point, okay? So, this is how to hustle among the haves. Welcome, welcome. Keep watching us as we battle with poverty. But what I know for sure, I'm not poor, because at least for me, I have projects that are ongoing. Of course, as I told you, I'll be on camera showing one by one. There are people who oversee what I do, because one of these projects, a rental house that I'm doing, 3 houses, 2 bedroom, self-contained. Okay? So those houses are not around me. They are in a different zone from where I stay. So they are right in Coast, while I am staying currently in Trans Nzoia. So of course sometimes, because my brother is right in Coast, he does, but also my husband goes and helps. Because you have to understand with the situation of kids, sometimes you have to let people help you. What I know, I have documents for that piece of land. I have documents for receipts for everything I'm actually purchasing. Deju Mutra TV. Oh, Deju Mitra TV. Well, I'll be checking on you. Just subscribe to the channel and I'll be checking on you. My name is Prissy. Okay? But I use the channel name, which is Edutainment for Us. And as you can see, we are battling life among the haves. Okay? Battling life among the haves is not easy. So what I'm saying is, of course, I relocated from Francis Njuguna. Welcome, hi. So this is Prissy, but I use Edutainment for Us because that is my channel, okay? So currently, we are really battling among the haves. Remember, when you come to Trans Nzoia, which is in Kitale, almost at the borders of Kenya. From Trans Nzoia, you can get to Uganda so easily, because Tongaren is not very far, okay? Where are you going? We are using this route. Tokeni kwa nje. Ngoja hiyo bike ipite. Hey, there's an insect that has created a sneezing impact on me. I don't know which one. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's go on. Wacha wajue hii dunia ya huku.
Nani ananijua hapa?
Wajue hii dunia ya huku.
Nani ananijua? Wewe unanijua? Ninaishi wapi mimi? Ni nyanya.
Wanajua. Oh, sawa. Okay. Sawa. Deju Mitra. This is where I stay. Of course, my native place is in Kakamega. If you have ever heard about Kakamega, that's where I come from. But I've really lived in so many places in this country. I've ever lived in Garissa. I've ever lived in almost near Machakos. I've ever lived in Kibwezi. I've ever lived in Mombasa town. And I've also lived in Mwatate, right in Taita Taveta County. Now currently I'm living in Trans Nzoia, Kitale. This is not my native place, but of course I'm acquiring another home right here. Be sure of that. Because when I talk about it, it's already in the pipeline. So guys, what am I saying? When you are among the haves, there is a push you have. You need to put some effort, so that you can be better, okay? And of course I have a job, a civil service job, which is teaching. But in Kenya, when you are a teacher, that's not enough. Then, Omorwa, then we have Adigo Gift. Adigo Gift is saying, where are you now? I'm in Kampala, Mayenga, Uganda. How is your life? For me, I'm in Kenya. If you know somewhere known as Kitale. So I'm right there in Trans Nzoia County of Kenya. And I'm also very fine. Save for some small cold because of the weather. The weather is a bit cold right now. But we are here. Then Omorwa says I'm in Nairobi. Oh, Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. I'll be there possibly in December. I have some things to accomplish right in the city. We will be doing some work that is normally under surveillance of the government. But maybe for 2 or 3 weeks, then we get out of the city again. I'm planning to be in Coast. I'm not so sure about that, but I'm sending people to go finish. There is a house that I was doing there, a rental house, because I don't live there right now. I can't live in that house, but I have 2-bedroom houses, 3 of them together, self-contained for that matter. And I had already roofed. I had done the walls, so I'm supposed to finish. I'm supposed to do the finishing. So I'm planning to send someone to go put doors. Of course, I'm already talking to they call them what? These people who do the preparations of doors and what have you. I don't know how to call them. I should be checking for the name. Yeah, so they are supposed to actually prepare doors and windows for those houses. I need about 6 external doors, metallic. And then inside, I need 12 wooden doors, but strong ones for that case. Then windows, I need 8 windows for those houses, so that they'll be set for the customers. Of course, clients have been asking. They already want to start living in those houses. So I'm really battling to finish them up. But it is what it is. For us, small YouTubers, we have not yet got donators to do the thing. So we have to just hustle and bustle on our own and possibly get to have everything done. Okay? Yeah, so thank you so much, Murwa. And we have Esther Epiang. Esther Epiang, that name looks like something from Sudan. Esther Epiong. I've taught students from Sudan when I was in Mombasa town and also even here in Kitale. And I think that name I can relate to the Sudanese people. And I really love these students. Students from Sudan. if they decide to work, they are very bright, very intelligent, and they are also very beautiful, natural beauty. Then I have Bugembe Jimmy. Bugembe Jimmy, that should be Uganda again, if I'm not wrong. Welcome to the channel. And if you are new, please remember to subscribe to the channel as we battle through life in the haves. Now, when I talk about battling with life among the haves, what do I mean? You know, Triza, rudi kabisa hivi. Aya, musonge the other side. Aya, twende, look ahead, okay? Yeah, look ahead so that you're not going to find somebody. Okay, yeah. All right, so Bugembe Jimmy, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. So when I say battling among the rich or the haves, what do I mean? We have people in our community currently who have too much money, especially politicians, and maybe some people who are blessed through inheritance. Nimesema mtembe the other side. T. Enda huku. Yeah, so when you are living among these people, twende tu lakini mtembe huku. When you are living among these people, especially Trans Nzoia County. Trans Nzoia County is one such county. We are passing by a river, and when I pass by a river, I see the beauty of showing it to you. This is a river. Even on the other side, we have the river crossing over. Okay. And people have planted a lot of yams right here. Yams and arrowroots. Yeah. So when you live, Buganda, Esther Epiong is telling me from Uganda. Welcome from Uganda. You're welcome so much. My mother used to live in Uganda when she was a child. She even studied in Uganda for some years before coming back to Kenya. She used to live with her sister. And my aunt used to work for an Indian while the husband was a mechanics right there. So, and they are our neighbors, by the way. And if I've ever gone to Uganda to pick material and clothes to sell, quite friendly price, but I think I'll go back there very soon or later. Yeah. Tupita hapa tuuliza kama huyu yuko. Kina alisema watoto watakuja. Habari yako? Huyu yuko ama bado hayuko? Oh, wewe kwa hivyo sio hapa. Hayuko? Ela lichivia. Guys, let's proceed with this. But once somebody calls, I don't know why my reception is affected. Mnaenda aje kama I need to give. Yeah, so what am I saying by, or what do I mean by when you live in the haves? Trans Nzoia County, actually we have people who are very, very, very affluent, extremely rich. And you'll find that these people have very large pieces of land, okay? Or they also have a lot of animals, like let's say cows. They can have even 100 or 200 dairy animals in their compound. Those people will also have a lot of inherited property, like their fathers, if they ever build plots, they have so much. Okay? And again, you find that these people have cars, a lot of cars, random ones. Like one person has even 5 cars. So sometimes when... Alright? So I was talking, but people have kept calling. Yeah, I was talking, but people have kept calling me. And they have affected my channel. I can't even see those who are chatting with me. I hope you'll bear with me. Yeah. Wewe nao umepita tu ndani ya shamba kabisa. Tembea. Habari zenu? Tutembee. Yeah, so I was saying that in such a county, you find that we have people who are extremely rich. They have almost everything they want or that they need. Whereas there are those who just have what they need and still, jambo. Yeah, and still we have those who are battling with life real hard, like they don't have a lot of basics. I belong to the middle class. At least I don't have everything I want, but I have what I need. Okay? And in such an environment, the goodness of such an environment is that you have to pressure yourself. When you look around yourself, there is no time for bargaining. You don't have room to bargain. You have to battle. Sometimes you have even to conduct 3 or 4 businesses. Like currently, I sell my books that I've written. I've authored around 20 books. And sometimes you find yourself selling some more than others. And then I have also a business in which I sell timber. For those of you who have been watching me, you know that I sell timber, especially firewood. But I'm trying to expand the business so that I'm not just selling timber. I want to sell the construction wood too. And I'm looking for a better place where I can set a hardware. Apart from that, I'm doing content creation. Of course, Facebook Professional is paying me, though it pays very little, but at least I was monetized on Facebook. TikTok has been very tough. Now I also earn as a teacher, but when it comes to civil service jobs, we only do them because we get loans that can sustain our projects. And earlier on, I was doing a lot of academic writing. I used to write a lot of work for American students. And I thank God, that is one thing that enabled me to improve my mother's house, my parents' house, I mean. And also it helped me to pay fees for some of my siblings. Because even though my father was a primary school teacher, he didn't really do so well because he got the job late. And as Africa, giving birth to many children, we are around 9 of us. So you can imagine the struggle. And the salary for a primary school teacher was very low. They were earning 2,000 Kenyan shillings, which is, we can say $30 a month. And that was not enough to sustain us. Salaries were improved lately. But even with that, life has not been so easy for teachers. And I can be so excited that it really gives me a lot of money. No. But it gives you a leeway to loans. And through the loans, of course, you will improve no matter what. So, currently, I'm working on that house, the rental house right in Taita Taveta Mwatate, near Coast. And I know once it's complete, thank God, I'll have a flowing revenue. So guys, I'm just encouraging you, wherever you are, know that you can do step by step to improve your life. You can actually move from one step to another. It doesn't matter, but when you look people around you, they can make you work so hard, pressure yourself, push yourself beyond limits, and encourage yourself. You might be seeing others who are moving very fast. Don't give up because of them. Because maybe for them they have inheritance, or they don't have responsibilities, or they also get easy money. You know, there are people out there who get easy money. Like, they just are great YouTubers already. So people follow them so easily. They earn a lot of money at the end of the month. And again, these people, they take advantage of others also. For example, if they are overseeing charity work, they'll make sure that they give those people who receive those charities maybe 30%, and they receive 70. So you can see that you cannot compete with such people, no matter what. So just go at your pace, but push yourself a little bit more, because things are so tough out there. And if you don't make wealth for your family, let me assure you, employment is not the easiest channel. Yeah, it's not. I've been employed for, let me say 12 plus. Yeah, 12 years. Huh? But I cannot tell you that employment is the solution to life. It is not. It solves some problems, but it doesn't solve your problems entirely. And again, if you are employed, you have to go by the rules of other people. Like, you have to adhere to what they tell you to do. You have to do some things even when you don't want to do them. You see? So the best thing that I would advise actually in life is, yeah, it's good to have your education and seek work, but also you have an option. You have an option in life to employ yourself or create wealth for your future family. What am I saying by future family? The children will have a different lifestyle than maybe you, okay? Yeah. So at some point I may have to restart another live stream, because I would wish to show. There is something I wanted to show you. But when somebody called, they affected my reception. So let me see what to do. Tokeni kwa barabara. Unakimbia. Yeah, so I just want to show you something ahead of right here. I was going to check on my work. As you know, I've been working on timber. I assigned some people to do some work here. Let me just check what they have done. Toka huko na be. Unaenda watu kwa matoka.
This is good for my brother.
I've just arrived at the place I'm coming to assess what work these people did, so that I know what to do. Yeah, so guys, in the first place, I'm really grateful for those of you who watch me. Even if you have not subscribed, but you are watching, I really appreciate you. May God bless you abundantly. Because it is so difficult to really do content without having people to watch you. You will feel so disoriented, and you will also give up. But when you find people who are watching what you do, they encourage you to continue creating content. Okay? At the same time, when you have people who are watching you, you also kind of find friends whom you can relate with and associate with. Unfortunately, some of the people who watch come to quarrel, bash us. Okay? Let me just check. You can see they did some work here. Let me see a way in so that I can check out on what they did. Mnaweza pita hapa? Tunafaa kuingia hapa kwa hii shamba. Pita kwanza ndio upitishe basi. Chunga, kuna waya. Usikuja ikakudunga. So upite, usimame ndio upite. Chunga tu waya isikukate. Nishikie hii simu. Na mimi na ukubwa wangu napita aje. Okay, hey, here we are. Hey, so I want to check on what they did here. So, na kwani firewood kubwa waliweka wapi? Firewood kubwa. Yeah, so guys, my hustle today is to check on this firewood. Of course, they already cut some of it, but not entirely all. As you can see, there are still some which need some work right here. Of course, I don't need the very small pieces. This is grass for animals. This is hay. And because it is hay, the owner does not want us to destroy the grass. So he said that when we are cutting these branches, we are very cautious so that we don't destroy the hay. You can see there's a lot of hay. Now look at this portion of land. Someone owns almost 10 acres. 10 acres of land right here. Okay. So the boys who are cutting this never finished. I don't know what to do. I need to check. I need also to check on the other side what they did. And they said they would come, but it's already noon and they're not here. So I'm not sure whether they're coming again or whether I'm going to do it. Okay? So you can see this entire part. The whole of this is hay for animals. And the owner sold the trees on the side, but does not want to see. Does not want to see anybody cutting stuff from here. Okay? So I'm just trying to think, where do I take the trees? It's a lot of work again. It's not a joke. So I don't know where even to start. I don't know where to start. There's still a lot of work here. And the boys who are assigned, I hear they are harvesting maize elsewhere. So I don't know how long it will take them to finish the maize and come here. Even on the other side, they told me they are through, but I can't see the possibility that it's through. Hey. Mtu anaweza kama mmechoka. T, are you tired?
Yes.
Hey, so where do you want to sit on the edge as I walk around? What will you do? You know, these trees are up to that corner, very far. They are up to that corner, very far. Some even on the other side. So, what I said, battling among the halves is not easy. Now look, like this one has 10 acres of land. Now what we do here, you just begin by buying, even if it is 3 points. 3 points of land, and then slowly by slowly they keep adding whenever they feel like. And of course, what I've learned also in the world, if you don't have too much, don't have that greed for too much. Yeah? You just get satisfied with the little that you have. So, and you don't get satisfied and sit, but you actually appreciate what you have first, and then you start working on more. But you don't give yourself too much pressure, because too much pressure will just kill you. Okay? So what we normally do as people who are in the middle, we make sure that every year, at least there is a step you are doing. Maybe 1 year, you do the, the foundation for the house and ensure that you place some bricks. The second year, you might be simply doing the wall. The third year, you might be roofing. The fourth year, it might be a moment when you are now not just roofing, but now doing the finishings. And that is how much I've done. Like, I can't lie to you that my project has been a walk in the park. It has been very tasking. I've taken loans, tried, it was not finished. I used some of the money from academic writing, it was not finished. And I'm going to pick another loan to finish. And even if I don't finish everything, I just want one house or two to be complete. And then at least I have a flowing revenue. You get it? So, what am I saying? In life, if you are not rich, or if you are not affluent, things can be very tough. But just give yourself hope and take small steps. Small steps to progress. And don't worry too much that you are not doing so much. Be grateful with what you've done. And so at the end of the day, you will have achieved some things. Okay? Like when I sell this timber, I buy timber, maybe sometimes a lorry at 28,000. Then I go maybe make out of it 10,000 shillings. So I make like, what percent is that? That is almost 35% profit. And I know that might not be very much for someone who is rich. But for me, it is something. It is something. So sometimes for us who are in the middle class, when you are hustling among the rich, kama mmechoka mkae hapa, sawa? Mahali kama hapa penye hakuna nini ya kuwadunga, kama hapa. Yeah. So when you are poor or you are middle class, just make a habit of saving little by little, and you hustle slowly by slowly. You make progress with your small baby steps, but at least as long as you are making progress, that is what matters. It doesn't mean that you have to be similar to that affluent person. Like, I don't know whether you can see that house right there. I don't know whether you can see it. There is a house right there. That house belongs to someone who is very rich. Okay? That house right there, I hope you can see. It belongs to someone who is very rich working in America. And he has a very big portion of land, almost 20 acres of land. Can you imagine? All those trees are in his farm, even these ones that I bought. But I cannot compare myself to him, neither can I compete with him. But I can compete within my own ability. Okay? Like I can say, if today I don't have a cow, can I have it in the next 6 months? Then I make progress and ensure that I have it. That would be something, right? Yeah, that would be something. But if I just sit and complain, if I just sit and envy people, if I just sit and relax, I'll not change my life, neither will I change the lives of my kids. And yet, when I read a lot, it tells me, something tells me, you are supposed to create wealth for your generation. Because when it comes to employment, formal employments are not the solution to our problems. Sometimes they create a very bad environment for us. We are forced to do what we don't want to do. We meet people, some of them who are not even ready to make us grow. Sometimes you also get yourself in a very toxic environment that can change you completely into a very bad person. A person that you never wish to be. Again, when it comes to, let's say, That is employment, right? Formal employment. When it comes to informal employment, whereby you want to employ yourself, self-employment is not easy, okay? Self-employment means you are your own boss. And maybe your customers determine whether you'll sell your products or not. Like in the business I do selling of books, I normally go to schools and talk to the principals and try to convince them to buy books. Some of them will tell you, is your book approved by KICD? Some of them will tell you, we don't have money. Some of them will tell you, I don't deal with random people to sell books. Okay? There are those who will want to bring you down. So self-employment is a good thing, but it's not the solution to our problems. So what am I saying? Creating wealth for your generation is the best way. Today you have 1 point or 2 points of land. Tomorrow let them be 3 or 4. If today you have a shop that has few products, tomorrow add more so that your life is progressing slowly by slowly. Now, unfortunately, I'm unable to turn the camera and show you some things right here, but I think I'm going to just restart another video because I like a video whereby I can show something at the back and, back and forth. But when somebody calls my phone, unfortunately, I'm using my phone, but I'm going to acquire a Cobra or camera specifically for content creation because I know there is money that may be coming very soon, even if it's through loan. I know my salary should do that, of course. I saw the other day David Jr. laughing at somebody asking, ni loani zinakuweka mjini? Loani zinatuweka mjini lakini zinatusaidia somehow. Because we don't have shortcuts in life for us. Hatuna donors, we don't have sponsors, we are just relying on ourselves. So which other way if not that? But if you can see, that is a very big portion of land. The owner has a very big portion of land actually. All that is land for someone. While some people cannot even afford 1 point, some others have 100 acres of land in Trans Nzoia. And that's why I'm telling you, currently Trans Nzoia where I live, you will have to work whether you like it or not, because here people have a lot of wealth. We have those who are very poor, but now we have those who are very rich. And they just motivate you to keep working. Even if you will not acquire as big as they have, at least you can acquire something. And for sure, through prayers and through work and through the efforts I'm doing, I'm so sure that very soon I'll be showing you some property. Just pray alongside me. Once I finish the project I'm doing in Coast, I'll be there to acquire something right here in Trans Nzoia. Though already my husband has almost 1 acre of land in his inherited land, but that is too little. And again, I don't want a situation whereby I'm just relying on what my husband has. I want my own property too. And that is why I'm telling you very soon I'll be announcing something on camera. Of course, I'm going to acquire maybe 1 acre somewhere. And I also plan to keep expanding it. Because here, if you want to really buy a large portion of land, what you do, you buy from someone who has a very big portion of land. And every time you get money, you keep expanding. Before you know it, you will have 5 acres of land. And I'm planning to be a very serious farmer with pigs, goats, sheep, because I know how to manage them. And I'll also be engaging veterinaries and experienced people. I pay them well and let them oversee my work. Currently, I have geese. I have very few dairy animals, like 2. And I'm planning to buy goats. I had chicken, but they had a problem. But I'll see whether to revive that project. Yeah, so I want to check on those branches. Let me cut this video down. And then maybe I'll do a video that will be among the premiere. So you can check me out in the evening. I'll be doing a premiere that is related to this video. So thank you so much, guys, for your love and watching me throughout. I didn't expect this, but I normally like talking about these things and showing you around the place. That is me. And I hope that even with time, I can quit reaction and focus on vlogs. But this one also needs time, because when I'm going to work, the only vlogs I can do are classrooms, teaching in classroom, which can become very boring. But back at home, you find so many things, like I can travel from here to Voi, I can travel from here to Busia, I can travel from here to Bungoma and do some content. I can go to the dam somewhere, to the lake, to the river. I can go to the mountain, to the cultural aspect. And people from Uganda, please welcome me there. I really want to come to Uganda and explore a lot of things I've seen there. People from Tanzania also welcome me. Sudan, I've done a research project. When I'm doing my master's, I've done a project for Sudan. So keep welcoming me. If you're on this platform and you think your country is cheap enough for me, welcome me. Let me come there, explore the place for 3 days or 4, then come back to Kenya and continue with life. You are also welcome in Kenya. We don't have big spaces, but you are welcome. You will enjoy. Life here is not too bad, okay? I can take you around all over the places. I can show you things. I can show you Trans Nzoia County. I can also show you Kakamega County, where I was born. Eldoret, Kitale, Kisumu, I've been there. Homa Bay, I've been in Usenge, I've been in Machakos, Kitui, Mwingi, Garissa, yeah. And when we are in Trans Nzoia, we can easily walk to Lodwar. We can go to Turkana, okay. Also, I can take you to Coast because I have a property there. And we go around Taita Taveta to the borders of Tanzania. We can also go up to Kilifi, Malindi, Yala, and all those places. So feel free to come to Kenya, contact me if possible, and welcome. Some people ask for my contact, and I feel like I should give you the Gmail account or Yahoo Mail. My Yahoo Mail is mercyprica@yahoo.com. So you can reach me there with a message, then I can get to you. mercyprica@yahoo.com. Welcome so much. Have a good afternoon. Let me start on my work, and I'll be having some of my videos in my Premiere. Bye-bye. Love you. You are very great fans. The sun here is a bit hot. Not very loud, but I can feel the heat. Thank you.